Well, I guess it'd be about time to get this warmed up and going. Oh, now, how be this get to working again?
Press the button.
Which button?
No, not that one.
Not this
the
button.
left.
That one.
No, your other left.
This other one.
Oh,
Which one are you talking about?
I meant the right. No,
What-
but
what
not
are you-
that big red one.
The-
The
this
other
way.
red button.
Not-
Just not the big, happy, shiny
You
one.
mean the one I just pushed?
Yes, for crying out
Oh.
loud. You don't know what you're doing.
I know perfectly well what I'm doing.
Not that button. For crying out loud. You just sit here on your patootie. You play
Well,
with your buttons. I go make coffee.
You do that, but don't slam the door. Here it be, the beginning of a new Christmassy season, shall we say. Welcome to the captain's quarters. It ain't right. Pottercast, that'd be right. That's what we be calling it, a Pottercast. That's fancy new lingo that the kids are using. Really cool. Now, we are having ourselves a grand time. During this Christmassy season, we'll be playing for ye a series or a bunch of Christmassy kind of music. Tunes, that be it. And we'll be playing a whole bunch of Christmassy kind of tunes, and we'll be having a grand time. Also, we'll be mixing it in so that a little bit of the regular stuffs too, and we'll also be having the final 40. That's the last 40 minutes of the show, dedicated to, you betcha it, requests. That's be right. You can be calling in them now requests, or even now be texting in them now requests with 323-HEAVE-O. That RB 1-323-432-8346. Say it with me, kiddies. 1-323-432-8346. Now, there are some people who are concerned that we might do something that'd be offensive. Well, of course we're going to be offensive. If you're not offended this time, we promise you'll be offended next time. And we also promise that you'll find something to laugh about. And that's what we're here for. We're learning to laugh again. The world is far too serious, and that is not a proper thing for pirates like us. Aye, and I've also had it complained that we didn't have Babushka singing at the very end of the Thanksgiving special. Well, fear not, she'll be back to her proper self. She was cooking up a storm, actual storm, bits of lightning and everything right in the can, and she's gonna be singing for us something wonderful, melodious, and I can't tell a lie. It'll be horrible. That's why we had to get you that. That'll be the witching hour when it comes up. I hope you're ready for it, folks. I hope you got your something strapped on. So we're gonna get right into it. Welcome back, me mateys. Welcome back. Let's kick right off with a classic. Aye, something to get you in the proper spirit of how we do things around here. It seems we shall be seeing I Saw Daddy Kissing Santa Claus.
I saw Daddy kissing Santa Claus underneath a mistletoe last night. He didn't see me creep down the stairs to have a peep. He thought that I was tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep. Then I saw Daddy tickle Santa Claus underneath his beard so snowy white. There must be some mistake. Was I really awake? I rubbed my eyes and moved in close, a better look to take. Then hey! Then I saw Daddy hugging Santa Claus. He took his hand and pulled him to the couch. It must have been just fine. Santa didn't seem to mind. Then Daddy moved across the room to pour them both some wine. I crawled across the floor. I hid behind the door. I left it open just a crack so I could watch some more. Then I saw Daddy undress Santa Claus. They quickly threw their clothes on our big chair. Well, much to my surprise, I couldn't believe my eyes. It wasn't Santa after all, but Mommy in disguise. But I saw Daddy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. Oh, what a laugh it would have been if I had really seen Daddy kissing Santa Claus last
Sleigh bells ring and I'm listening, but I'm turning and twisting, 'cause I'm itching up here and I'm scratching down there. I'm walking in my winter underwear. Now the front is all battered and the back is all tattered, but when I'm cold to the core, I crawl through the trap door and up into my winter underwear. Well, I don't care the trains or snows or breezes. I am so warm I just don't give a hoot. I put on all the stockings I can keep. Then I wear 2 pair of trousers with my suit. But when I start to perspire, well then it sets me on fire. 'Cause I'm itching up here and I'm scratching down there. I'm walking in my winter underwear. The winter snow is white and glistening, but I'm turning and twisting. I got to scratch a little here, I got to scratch a little there. I'm walking in my winter underwear. I put my bathing suit away in mothballs, and now I got to dock the snowballs. When I can't scratch my back, I throw myself on a back. I'm walking in my winter underwear. For rain and snow and ice I do not worry. Then winter come I do not give a hoot. My coat and hat and ear must keep me cozy, and I wear 2 pair of trousers with my suit. But then it comes to other clothing. Well, the thing that I am loading is when my face turns blue and contortions I go through. I'm walking in my winter underwear. They're from Sears Roebuck, walking in my winter underwear.
There be Stan Morrison with walking in me winter underwear. Before that, we had Capadonna right there with I Saw Daddy Kissing Santa Claus. I already warned ye, we'll offend all and make all laugh. And fear not, you'll all take a turn, just like a doorknob. Aye, the jokes are bad, gonna get worse, but don't worry, we've got the moxie, the fortitude. We got the something. We have the cure for it. Oh, let's see. Oh, and now let us go into something a little different. Let us go with Bone Cage. I always feel like I'm going to quantum leap.
My buddy Al and I, we jump around through time. Fix other people's lives, I pay an awful price. All I ever feel is all alone in this vast unknown. But why does it always feel like I'll never make it all, man? I always feel like I'm gonna quantum leap, and I can't live comfortably. Oh, I always feel like I'm gonna quantum leap. What does God punish me when I'm engulfed in light? I close my eyes real tight. Suddenly I reappear inside someone new. Maybe dogs and kids can see me. What am I supposed to do? Looking in the mirror, trying to see just who I am. Maybe I'm a lady or an elderly black man. Never in the future, always in the past. Starts to feel like God is trying to punish my ass. That's why I always feel like I'm gonna quantum leap, and I can't live comfortably. Oh, I always feel like I'm gonna quantum leap. What does God punish me? This is all wrong. I wonder where I'll leave next. To Vietnam? I always feel like I'm gonna quantum leap, and I can't live comfortably. Oh, I always feel like I'm gonna quantum leap. What does God punish me? Oh, I always feel like I'm gonna quantum leap, and I can't live comfortably. Oh,
When I was a kid, I was known as a fussy eater. Fussy eater! That's what they called it in my house. He's a fussy eater. Fussy eater is a euphemism for big pain in the I would say, I don't like that. Why? They wanted reasons. Well, you don't always have a reason. I don't know. I know I don't like it. And I know that if I ate it, I would like it even less. You like it? You eat it. Then they would try to corner me with logic. How do you know you don't like it if you've never even tried it? It came to me in a dream. There were some things I didn't like because of the way they sounded. I just didn't like the name of it. Imagine that. I got away with that for 1.5 years. Don't sound right to me, Ma. Say that again? Ooh, I don't like that. To this day, there are some things I can't eat because I don't like the way they sound. I still cannot eat yogurt. I can't eat anything with a Y and a G in it. Squash. You want some squash? No! Sounds like somebody sat on dinner, you know? How about some wheat germ? Germ? Horseradish. Ah! Eggplant. Well, what is it, an egg or a plant? Tell it to make up its mind and come on back. Something I don't like the sound of, succotash. What'd you call me, you... Look out, hey, be cool, be cool. It's lima beans and corn, man. You know something else doesn't sound very right? Head cheese. I can't even look at the sign. I'll be down near the bologna. You look at it. Then there are some things that sound too funny to eat. Some things are too humorous to swallow. Guacamole. That sounds like something you yell when you're on fire. Guacamole! Well, sounds like something you can't remember the name of.
Where's that little guacamole I had here?
Something else sounds too funny to eat. Garbanzo beans. I mean, that's the first 4 letters of the word garbage in there. Hey, did you take out the garbanzo beans? And, of course, the funniest food, kumquats. I don't even bring them home anymore. I sit there laughing and they go to waste. Then I began to realize there were some things I didn't like because of the way they looked. That's a little more rational. The family was glad I had arrived at this new plateau. I don't like that. That don't look right to me. Did you make that, Ma? Is there a picture of it in the cookbook? I bet it don't look like that. Some things, let's face it, just don't look right, you know? Of course, there are some people who eat anything. I understand that. That's the other end of the spectrum. Some guys eat anything. So those guys in the Air Force.
I'll eat anything. What do you got? What is it? Never mind. Just give me some.
It's rat's Don.
Well, it sure makes a hell of a fondue.
Not me, folks. I don't eat anything I don't recognize immediately. If I've got to ask questions, I pass, you know. I'm not here to make inquiries. I come here to damn eat. Now, give me something I recognize, like a carrot. I can trust a carrot. Certain things don't look right. You ever been going down the buffet line and suddenly here's a big pile of yellow shit? Something you ain't never seen before. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to ask either. But I am going to look at it. Because other people are eating of it. And I've noticed the average pile of yellow on the buffet has about 5 ingredients in it. But they're all yellow. That means 4 of them gave up. Now then, there are some things I don't like the looks of, even though I know what they are. Sliced tomatoes. I just don't care for the way they look. Looks like a little pink bicycle tire, you know? Well, I don't eat bicycle tires. Why should I eat a little pink one? The real trouble with tomatoes, sliced tomatoes especially, is that they don't look like they're finished developing yet. You know, looks like they're still in the larva stage. There's thousands of seeds in there and a whole bunch of jelly-looking stuff. It's like that stuff at the end of an egg. Get it off my plate. It's slimy. And I know it's not the end of an egg. It's the beginning of a chicken. Oh, I'm fun in the coffee shop. Lobsters and crabs, they don't look like food to me either. Anything that's crawling toward me sideways with big pinchers, you know, hey, that don't make me hungry. In fact, my instinct is step on that step on that big thing before he gets to the children. They look like they mean business. Frog's legs. I can never order them. I keep wondering, what did they do with the rest of the frog? What do they do? Do they give them little dollies and send them back out onto the street to beg? You know, try to return them to a normal life. The trouble is, the Dollies for Froggies program is underfunded. Boy, they're doing something with them. You never see it on the menu. Frog torso. And oysters. I cannot eat oysters or clams, not for the reason you mentioned, which is, ugh, but because when I look at an oyster, I think, hey, somebody lives in there. That's somebody's little house. I'm not going to break in on somebody just to eat them. Come on. We've got laws against that. That's breaking and eating, I believe. Don't get me wrong, if an oyster slips and falls out of his shell, I'll eat that mother in a minute. I got no mercy on a clumsy mollusk. But I'm not going in after somebody. Hey, he might be making a pearl. He might have just brought home a Heathkit and cleaned off the tabletop. Not my job to mess with an oyster.
That there be the late, great George Harlan with Fussy Eater. I love that one. Been listening to it for far too many years, and I hope to continue to be able to listen to that for far, far too many more years to come. We'll be cutting a commercial break right now. At this point, we only have vintage commercials, and we will soon have true sponsors. That is what one has to expect when you have a break from going terrestrial radio to Podcast. That'd be right. Don't be forgetting you can get in them there requests. Text or call. That's 323-HEAVE-HO. 323. Don't forget the one. It be long distance for most. 323-432-8346.
Hey, it's Hasbro. Hasbro makes toys. What's new, Hasbro?
Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head with their own cars and trailers. That's what's new. See, Mr. Potato Head has a car and boat trailer. And there's a car and shopping trailer for his wife, Mrs. Potato Head. It's such fun to do and so easy. Like this. Take any fruit or vegetable. Just stick in eyes, then ears, and then the mouth. You can make the funniest looking people in the whole world. Potato Head people look different every time you make them. Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head with cars and trailers come in $1 and $2 sizes.
What else is new, Hasbro?
A vanity case with toy cosmetics and beautiful accessories and real-looking doctor and nurse kits.
Hasbro makes great toys. It's fun to play with Hasbro.
He's coming. It's King Zor. King Zor, the fighting dinosaur. He's on a rampage. Aim your dinosaur gun. Quick, hit his tail. Fire! King Zor is fighting mad. He's backing up to put you off guard. He's turning toward you. Look out. He's firing missiles. Each time you hit his tail, King Zor, the dinosaur, fights back. He never gives up. Nothing stops King Zor. When he hits his tongue, he backs up and turns away, ready to fight again. There's never been a fighting dinosaur like King Zor. Get King Zor, complete with 5 missiles, 5 darts, and a dinosaur gun. Be ready for King Zor. He's ready for you.
It'd be truly amazing the amount of cacophony be around here. What I be speaking of is so many projects underway. We're building this and we're tearing that down and adding dust and cobwebs and all kinds of things here and there. And with all of that, we are also overhauling certain pieces of equipment. And that also means that there be bugs. There be the bugs that run around, and we be squashing them and keeping them away from Babushka. She wants to make pets out of some of them. And then there's the other ones, the ones that drive you nuts, where things just not be a working right. So, we have to find a balance in all things. But as I be thinking here about bugs and all the problems that go along with them, how they can get out of control, I'm brought to the thought of the cockroach that ate Cincinnati. It's Rose in the arrangements now, here on the Captain's Quarters.
Don't touch that dial. I must offer to you you a confession. I like movies that give me a fright. If the subject is horror, I've got to see more, or I won't be contented all night. You may call it my ghoulish obsession. It's a subject on which I get chatty. But the worst one, it seems, haunting all of my dreams, was the cockroach that ate Cincinnati. I've seen ghouls and hobgoblins and witches, and some moth-eaten werewolves with fangs. There were creatures that chattered and others that clattered, and Japanese monsters with bangs. Frankenstein gives me the shakes, and Count Dracula's driving me batty. But they're not on a par with the worst one by far, the cockroach that ate Cincinnati. Oh, he must have needed a seltzer. It's amazing how much he got down. For lunch he just chew up a suburb or two, and for dinner he ate the whole town. Willard just sent me out laughing. I thought Ben looked a little bit ratty. Watch, sorry about that. But they're not half as bad as the worst scare I've had, the cockroach that ate Cincinnati. Oh, my heart nearly stopped, he will never be topped, the cockroach that ate Cincinnati. Olé!
Olay? That's dumb.
Santa Claus was taking a ride, driving his reindeer through the sky. The sleigh trail winds along the Milky Way. When all at once across the night came a burning streak of light, Sputnik heading straight his way. All of the reindeer shook with fear. What'll we do, oh Santa dear? That Sputnik is bound to hit the sleigh. But then they heard a little voice so clear, coming through the stratosphere.
Santa, I will save your sleigh.
Then they saw this little purple guy. He had one long horn and one big eye, and he was rocking down that Milky Way. But then he grabbed that Sputnik by the tail, swung it around and let it sail. He said,
"You stay away from Santa's sleigh."
Then the reindeer took him by the hand, shouted, "Super Purple Man, won't you come and ride on Santa's sleigh?"
Yeah.
There he sat by Santa's side. His little heart was full of pride. Said,
"I'll be Santa's helper Christmas Day."
As the sleigh goes through the night, hear his little voice so bright.
This will be a happy Christmas day.
Yes, this will be.
I know this will be.
This will be a happy Christmas day.
That there we Chef Wooly with Santa Claus meets the Purple People Eater. Yet only, maybe you didn't be knowing that one even existed, but now you do. And that there makes you wiser and maybe a bit older, but definitely wiser. And you'll be able to use that at Christmas parties to hear. Or maybe you're a person who does the Hanukkah. That's right, the Hanukkah be coming up. The Hanukkah be coming up here at the end of the week. So let's also remember to celebrate a little bit of Hanukkah, the Captain style. We have 613 with a Star Wars Hanukkah.
Melech Haolam.
ישועתי לך נאה לשבח, תיקון בי תפילתי ושם תודה נזבח. מעוזר ישועתי לך נאה לשבח, Rock of Ages, praise your saving power. Furious they assailed, but your armor veiled us, and your word broke the sword when our own strength failed us. Yes, your word broke the sword when our own strength failed us. Rock of Ages, let our soldiers praise your saving power. Lord God, Sufgania, Lord God, Sufgania. Happy Hanukkah, 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 Happy Hanukkah. Lord God, Sufgania. Happy Hanukkah, Happy Hanukkah. Al hanisim ve'al hapurkan ve'al hagivurot ve'al hamilchamot she'asita la'avoteinu bayamim hahem b'zman hazeh she'echeyanu ve'kibanu ve'higiyan la'zman hazeh.
Too bad. How can a person like me believe in you? Maybe you heard it, I recently converted. Ho 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 ho. That's enough, Santa. It's Christmas time, but I converted. I'm a Jew. It's Christmas time. Light the menorah and recite the Torah. It's Christmas time, but I converted. I'm a Jew. Christmas time, I'm not gonna light a tree. Get out of my chimney, you don't belong. No, no, you don't belong. Ho, ho, ho. Up in the North Pole, for so many years I wondered why so far. How could a person like you bring me toys? You abuse reindeer to make your sleigh a shooting star. Ho, 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 ho. That's enough, Santa. It's Christmas time, but I converted. I'm a Jew. It's Christmas time. Light the menorah and recite the Torah. It's Christmas time, but I don't care now. I'm a Jew. It's Christmas time. I'm not gonna light a tree. Get out of my chimney. You don't belong. No, no. and you don't belong. It's Christmas time. 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 But I don't care now. I'm a Jill and Solheim.
There be Kelly Roman with Christmas Time L'Chaim. Aye. And it's not all giggles and laughter and all kinds of palaver. I had it on the tip of me thought, but it'd be a gone now. But let's go right to J.D. McPherson's socks. Aye, it's not the I want your socks. No, it's socks, because not every Christmas present be great and amazing.
Christmas morning, sneaky as can be, I creep across the carpet and I peek under the tree. Pick out a gift from mom to me and bring it to my ear. Give it a little shimmy shake and what do I hear? Socks.
Dude, socks.
This is the worst gift I ever got. It doesn't beep or buzz or pop or rattle in the box. Hey, why'd you waste the paper on a lousy pair of socks? Tiptoe to the mantle, a scowl upon my brow. I reach up to my stocking hanging from a holly bough. I reach right in and feel around for Santa Claus's loot, but all I find is something there to insulate my boots. Socks. Knee-high. Santa, how could you let me down? Stuff my stocking with a lousy pair of socks. Gift I ever got. It doesn't beep or buzz or pop or rattle in the box. Why'd you waste the paper on a lousy pair of
little town of Bethlehem, and still we see the light, and above that deep and dreamless Darby of Rivers with Oh Little Town of Bethlehem. Now let's go to Don Charles with the Singing Dogs. Jingle bells, of course. Right here on the Captain's Quarters. And don't be forgetting to get them our requests in. 323 heave ho. We'll be cutting to commercial momentarily. And don't be forgetting, if you be liking what you be hearing, this is what they be telling me. If you be liking what you be hearing, click the subscribe button and something about notification for new episodes. That way you learn more about what be happening going on. Well, we'll be cutting to a vintage commercial, and you just click the subscribe button. I don't be knowing what it be doing, but they tell me it be important, like nuclear code important. Maybe we're stopping nuclear war by subscribing to the Captain's Quarters. See, now you be feeling better. It's a truly generous and wonderful Christmassy thing to do.
What rolls downstairs, a motor in pairs, rolls over your neighbor's dog. What's great for a snack and fits on your back? It's long, long, long. It's long, long. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's long, long. It's better than that, it's good. Everyone wants a log. You're gonna love it long. Come on and get your log. Everyone needs a log.
Log from Blammo.
Here he comes, greatest toy you've ever seen, and his name is Mr. Machine. He is real, and for you he is ideal, and his name is Mr. Machine.
His outside is clear. You can see every gear, the brightest, biggest gears ever seen.
Mr. Machine!
He talks. No, he squawks as he walks. Along the ground and round and round and round. You can take him apart, every gear and nut. But you can put him together and build him up. Wind him. Go on. You can't break the spring, but listen. Hear him ring?
Here he comes, greatest toy you've ever seen, and his name is Mr. Machine. He is real, and for you he's real, and his name is Mr. Machine, Mr. Machine, Mr. Machine.
Well, we here at the Captain's Quarters have had some... We've been around for a few years. Just into the Pottercast, we are much newer. But we've been around on a tube of you for many years, and you can find us, the classic shows, on the Captain's Quarters 106.5. Now, we are a little different. No, actually, we're the same, but just not in the same spot. Well, we have been figuring it out. But we've had loyal listeners for years now, and one of them be Batman 66. And Batman 66 be celebrating his birthday today. So we want to say happy birthday, Captain Style. And that means a little bit of Weird Al Yankovic with happy birthday.
It happens every year. We'll eat a lot of broccoli and drink a lot of beer. You should be good and happy that there's someone you can eat. 1 million people every day are starving in the street. Your daddy's in the gutter with the wretched and the poor. Your mama's in the kitchen with a can of Cycle 4. There's garbage in the water and poison in the sky. I guess it won't be long before we're all gonna die. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Well, what's the matter, little friend? You think this party is the best? Enjoy it while you can. We'll soon be blown to bits. The monkeys in the Pentagon are gonna cook a goose. The fingers on the button, all they need is an excuse. It doesn't take a military genius to see. We'll all be crispy critters after World War III. There's nowhere you can run to, nowhere you can hide. When they drop the big one, we all get fried.
Come on, boys and girls, sing along, okay?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Wow! In the alley and he's looking for a fight. There's an Arab on the corner buying everything in sight. There's a mother in the ghetto with another mouth to feed. Seems that everywhere you look today there's misery and greed. I guess you know the earth is going to crash into the sun, but that's no reason why we shouldn't have a little fun. So if you think it's scary, if it's more than you can take, just blow out the candles and have a piece of cake. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Wow! Happy birthday.
Molly, me dear, what are ye be a carrying there?
Oh, Mama Babushka has more decorations showing up.
I almost be afraid to ask. What be this one this time?
The label says it's an oversized set of front teeth. I also need to find out where Mama Babushka wants the hippo put.
Let me guess. It'd be a full-grown one with a bad disposition and a ribbon round its neck.
Good guess. Oh, I hear Mama calling. Bye!
My me dear. Now, what are we going to be doing without a hippo? I just be hoping it don't be ending up in the stew.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Jingle bells, Batman smelt, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost a wheel, and the Joker got away. Crashing through the roof in a one-horse open tree. Busting out I go, laughing all the way.
Holy jailbreaks! Yes, sir! I'll pass that message on.
Who was that, Robin?
Commissioner Gordon, Batman! The tickler broke out again! And he's taken several prominent citizens as hostages.
This looks like a job for the dynamic duo.
When you hear the squeal of the Batmobile, look out, it's Batman and Robin on the trail of another desperate man.
Tickler's secret hideout. The dastardly fiend always returns here.
Look at all those people with pink faces, Batman. You think they've been drinking too much carrot juice, huh?
No, Robin. They're being tickled pink. Great Scott! What's that noise? We seem to be moving downwards.
You tumbled right into my tickling trap. Even as I speak, you're heading towards the dreaded tickling chamber.
Oh, no!
Oh, yes! I can see the headlines now. Batman and Robin tickled to death.
This looks like the end, old chum.
Don't worry, Robin. There's something here in my utility belt that just might save our capes.
When you hear the squeal of the Batmobile, look out, it's Batman and Robin on the trail of another desperate man. When they hear that sound, all the crooks around whisper, Batman and Robin. They get out of town as quickly as they can.
Here we are in the tickling chamber. Holy buckshot! What are you throwing, Batman?
Simple pepper, Robin. It's the only thing the tickler's vulnerable to. I'm hurling it into the ventilation system. It can only be a matter of moments before... There he blows! Let's get these citizens untied and out of here.
But Batman, the tickler's getting away!
Don't worry, Boy Wonder. He may have tickled his way out of jail, but he's going to sneeze himself right back in.
Holy pepper pots, Batman, you've done it again!
Yes!
When you hear the squeal of the Batmobile, look out, it's Batman and Robin on the trail of another desperate man. When they hear that sound, all the crooks around whisper, Batman and Robin. They get out of town as quickly as they can.
Now, there he, the way you say happy birthday to Batman 66. Happy birthday, old friend. We just heard Adam West with Batman and Robin. Before that, we had the Joker giving a nice little rendition of Batman Smells. Nice Christmassy kind of feel to it. Speaking of Christmassy, I think we should go over to Bob Rivers' The Chimney Song. It's a nice, sweet tune about waiting up for Santa.
There's something stuck up in the chimney and I don't know what it is, but it's been there all night long. Well, I waited up for Santa all Christmas night, but he never came and it don't seem right that there's something in the chimney and it doesn't make a sound, but I wish you a Merry Christmas. There's something stuck up in the chimney and I don't know what it is, but it's been there all week long. Well, the dog keeps barking up the chimney flue and we don't know what we're gonna do, 'cause there's something in the chimney and it doesn't move around and it's been a week since Christmas. There's something stuck up in the chimney and I don't know what it is, but it's been there all month long. Well, it's jammed up tight above the fireplace. Now the house smells funny, such a big disgrace that there's something in the chimney and it doesn't talk at all, and it's been there since last Christmas. There's something stuck up in the chimney and I don't know what it is, but it's been there all year long. I'll be waiting up for Santa like I did last year, but my brother says he's already here, and he Christmas.
I saw Ole chasing Saxons down on a Viking raid on Christmas Day. They didn't hear us creep into town while they're asleep, and now the place is burning hotly as we round up sheep. Then I saw Ole cutting Saxons down, swinging axe with wild psychotic glee. What a laugh we all...
Hey, yours! Yeah, yours! No, not yours. I mean yours. Yeah, yours, right over there. Yeah, yours. So, yours been enjoying this show. So why not spread the joy? Let your friends know. I mean it. Invite them to listen with yours. They be so thankful. They start treating you like a king because they be so grateful. They might even make a monument to you to show how they really feel about what you've done to them. And be sure to click that like and subscribe buttons. And don't be stingy. Hit the bell too, so you get notifications of new episodes. That ways yous and yous friends never miss a moment of the captain's quarters. And in turn, yous never miss having me, Babushka, sing so beautifully every week. So, don't just sit there. Go, invite and subscribe and make your life better by never missing an episode of the Captain's Quarters or me, the lovely Babushka. Now, just do it.
Plánovej privatizácii.
Welcome back to the second hour of me show, me boy. And boy, oh boy, have we got some splendiferous bits and baubles right in store for ye. For example, the Final 40. It'd be extremicated right from the request sent to us via the mail of
That's email, you dolt.
That's what me be saying.
They can also call us at 323-HEAVE-HO.
I'd like to heave-ho you.
But was that my little pumpernickel?
Nothing, my dear. You old sea hag.
Well, here, let me help you get this show going again.
How about you, old bat? Heave-ho!
Heave-ho! Heave-ho! Johnny! Johnny!
We're all doomed. Oh, that's better.
See? I made it so better. I'm going to see about that dinner and work on my suntan.
Me's not even hungry, and it's be night time out, you crazy old bat. And don't slam the door. Aye, it be that time and night. We're getting closer and closer to the witching hour. And we got the final 40. The final 40 minutes of the show where we take your requests. Be them be text. Be them be snail mail. Air mail. Other ways of doing things, or telephony calls. And if you telephony calls, then we actually play it on the air. That'd be right. If you be wanting to hear some of the song that we've played in the past, or you have something neat you want to be showing us, something as a kids call it, groovy. So we'll find it and play it for you. Then give us a call at 323-HEAVE-HO. That's 1-323-432-8346. Now, I think it's time to be getting close to a little bit of a snack. What goes very, very well with a snack for this time of the evening? Oh, yes, I know. You know exactly what I be a-thinking. Spam. Nothing like a slab of spam on a piece of bread and a little bit of mustard this time of night. Maybe a little piece of black licorice to go along with it and wash it down with a nice cold root beer. So some nice spam. That's what we need. Spam. And Monty Python can serve it up properly for us right here on the Captain's Quarters.
Sit here, dear. Morning. Morning. Well, what you got?
Well, there's egg and bacon, egg, sausage and bacon, egg and spam, egg, bacon and spam, egg, bacon, sausage and spam, spam, bacon, sausage and spam, spam, egg, spam, spam, bacon and spam, spam, sausage, spam, 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 bacon, spam, tomato and spam, 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 egg and spam, 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 bacon, beans, spam, 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 and spam. Oh, lobster thermidor crevettes with the Mornay sauce served in the Provençal manner with shallots and aubergines garnished with truffle pate, brandy and a fried egg on top and spam. Have you got anything without spam? Well, the spam, egg, sausage and spam. That's not got much spam in it. I don't want any spam.
Why can't you have egg, bacon, spam and sausage?
That's got spam in it.
It hasn't got as much spam in it as spam, egg, sausage and spam, has it?
Could you do me egg, bacon, spam and sausage without the spam then? What do you mean? I don't like spam.
Spam, 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 spam,
Bloody Vikings! You can't have egg, bacon, spam and sausage without the spam! I don't like spam!
Shh, dear, don't cause a fuss. I'll have your spam. I love it. I'm having spam, 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 baked beans, spam, 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 and spam.
Spam, 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 spam,
Baked beans are off!
Well, can I have a spam instead of the baked beans then?
You mean spam, 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 and spam?
Lovely spam, wonderful spam, lovely spam, wonderful spam,
All right, thank you. Ah, yes. I'm a father of 3 children, all girls. That's why I look this way. This year, my wife goes away and I have the 3 kids, and this is what I tell them. I go, listen, this is what we're gonna do this year. We're gonna find something family friendly, and it can't cost any money. Go. So sure enough, here's the irony. The middle one is the smartest, and 2 minutes later she comes up, and even though she's the smartest, like if you think I look doofy, you got to see this kid. She's a train wreck. Excuse me, Dad. Okay, took your mission seriously, and we looked online. We found something family friendly and cost effective. It's a safari, but here's the cost effective part. It's free with a can of Pepsi. It's called Action Safari Park. So can we go? And when the kids are on to something, the whole, can we go? Can we go? Can we go? You said it's free. Let's go. Can we go now? Now. When are we going? You said we go. It's free. It's free. It's can of Pepsi. It's can of Pepsi. They should make kids interrogators. They can break down anyone. Now, I Google the thing. I go, first of all, you're wrong. Like, no, we're not. It's a can of Pepsi. It says right here, Safari Park, $88 per person. I'm not paying that to look at a gazelle and a zebra. It's not going to happen. So, Dad, it's a radio promotion, and we heard it. Will you just trust us? All right. Let's go. So, we're in the car, and just to shut them up, I buy a case of Pepsi. Just to shut them up. So throw it in the back. Now, we get to the place. Welcome to Animal Safari. It is $88 per person. $88 per person. You hear that, kids? Unless you got a can of Pepsi, then it's free. is free with a can of Pepsi.
Yes, it's a radio promotion. It's great entertainment for a can of Pepsi.
Are the animals alive?
Oh, they're very alive and very dangerous and wild. Enjoy the entertainment.
As the gate's opening, you know, the animals are like, we have visitors! Like one elephant, he's limping. Visitors! And they don't have monkeys, they have baboons. And they're wild, and I'm not even in the park 10 seconds, and they're trying to rip my car to pieces. And they're on the hood. And yeah, I'm like, they're stripping the car in front of us. And you can only go 10 miles an hour, so they're taunting you walking alongside your car. And that's when I realized the kids are starting to freak out a little. Dad, are we safe? I don't know. So because nobody's there, I put the car in park. And that's when it went up a level, because these ostriches come out of nowhere. And they go right for the car, and they got big ostrich legs, and they hit the car hard. And then I realized there's one ostrich just staring at me through the window. And I feel like he's challenging me. So I roll down the window. And he sticks his head in. And there's something about a wild animal. Here's this wild animal. And you're looking through his eyes right to his soul, like, wow, this is crazy. He's looking at me, he's looking at the kids, he's looking at me, he's looking at the kids. And I took my phone and I gave it to my daughter and I said, quick, I'm gonna grab his neck, take a picture. But when I went to grab his neck, I realized he's been through this routine and he's been sizing me up. Because when I went to grab him, he ducked and he whaled me. And I was out for a good minute and a half. And the only reason I know that, because when I came back to, my child was going, Dad, you were like this for like a minute. And you were snoring. And just as I came to, the ostrich waited, nailed me again. But this time he missed, so now I'm going back at him. And I'm in a fight with an ostrich in my car. And you know, at the end of the day, I'm fighting a bird. I'm not even fighting a bird, I'm fighting a head and a neck. And it's getting the best of me. You know? And during the chaos, I step on the gas. I took out 2 baboons. It was my fault. Keep going, keep going. You're a baboon. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. I can't see from all the dust I kicked up, so I turn on my windshield wipers, only to realize I don't have any. I look in the rearview mirror, and there's the baboons. The ostriches. my head's busted up, and the kid's like, "We were so sorry, Dad." I said, "Don't be sorry. You know what? For a can of Pepsi, that was great entertainment. Thank you."
I truly can sympathize with that poor feller. Ostriches are tougher than you think. Whether it be on your plate or in a case of fisticuffs, they are not easily dealt with. And there was Jim Brewer with fighting an ostrich. I wonder what they would have gotten if they'd brought themselves a can of root beer. That's true entertainment there. Now let's go right into the Hoopers. We gotta continue to get ourselves a little, messed in the head, or the witching hour will be upon us sooner than we think. It's Grandpa got run over by a beer truck by the Hoopers here on the Captain's Quarters.
Grandpa got run over by a beer truck. Beer truck. Coming out of Woody's Christmas Day. Grandma got a job out at the brewery. I never knew that she could drive that way. Grandpa was out drinking with the floozies, spending all of Grandma's hard-earned dough. He didn't have enough to pay the bar tab, so Woody tossed him out into the snow. Grandpa stood there frozen in the headlights. He looked just as helpless as a deer. I don't think he was afraid of dying. I think he was afraid he'd spill his beer. Grandpa got run over by a beer truck coming out of Woody's Christmas Day. Grandma got a job out at the brewery. I never knew that she could drive that way. Who'd have thought he'd end up as a roadkill? She flattened him right on the center line. He could have made it to the curb if he were quicker, but she backed it up and squashed him one more time. Grandma cried and cried at Grandpa's funeral, not because we peeled him off the road. All the loot she got from his insurance went to pay the bar tab that he owed. Grandpa got run over by a beer truck coming out of Woody's Christmas Day. Grandma got a job out at the brewery. I never knew that she could drive that way. I never knew that she could drive that way. I never knew that she could drive that way.
Red-nosed zombie had a very shiny nose. All the survivors managed to get away because it glows. All the other zombies used to groan and make him leave. They never let poor Rudolph join any zombie meal. And then one hungry Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, you don't need the snow so bright, won't you rip it off tonight? And then all the zombies loved him, and they shouted out, hooray! Rudolph's no longer starving, 'cause he threw his nose away. And then all the zombies loved him, and they shouted out, hooray! Rudolph horse no longer starving, courses through his nose away.
There be Albert Hyatt works with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Zombie Reindeer. Aye, one time I be playing that somewhere, and someone says, "Where do you come up with this crazy stuff?" And I say, "Where? What, you never heard of it before? It's quite popular where I come from." Leave them wondering, always leave them wanting more. Like a hungry zombie. Let them always be struggling for it. Now we need some arrogant worms. That's right, we need arrogant worms with me like hockey.
Me work hard 5 days a week, sweeping garbage from the street. Come home, not one book to read, not enough pictures for me see. Sit right down in favorite chair, wearing only underwear. Favorite night is Saturday night, 'cause me can watch hockey fights. Me like hockey, me like hockey.
Me not like pro basketball, 'cause me short and they all tall. Baseball slow like Forrest Gump, except when Robbie spits on ump. WrestleMania not so great, me like to see Hulk Hogan skate. TV soccer not that hot, you play bad then you get shot. Me like hockey,
me like hockey.
Swedish players must be geeks, 'cause they still got own real teeth. Not like Finnish players' names. What's a Timu anyway? Russians worse in history, got stupid names like Valerie.
Me like Sergei Fedorov.
Me like Imor Fedorov.
Me like hockey.
Me like hockey.
Hey. Me like hockey.
We like hockey.
Please, Mr. Linesman, let the players fight. 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 Let them 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 fight. Let them.
Friends come over, put game on. Argue, then we lay bets down. Got bag of chips and case of bud. Should last till end of first period. But Yankees, they win the World Cup. Me think they cheat, use glowy puck. Maybe if we want to winter, maybe we should play in winter. Me like hockey. Me like hockey. Me like hockey. Me like hockey.
Yeah! We got right out for commercial, vintage commercial that be, and when we return, it shall be the final 40. Almost had a rhymey dar, but don't worry, it'll happen sooner than later.
Typewrite, the toy that lets you create beautiful pictures with life. Work with colorful pegs that glow with light, light bulb not included. Make people, animals, things, and with refills, Bugs Bunny or Bozo the Clown. You can make lots of pretty pictures with Light Bright from Hasbro.
Everybody needs energy-packed Sunbeam bread. Yes, it's all aboard for fun in the park, but Junior hasn't got energy enough for fun. He'd sure like to ride that horse. Hey, what's this? An energy-packed Sunbeam sandwich. You bet every delicious slice of Sunbeam bread sure does pack a big energy wallop. There's nothing like Sunbeam energy to help you stay on the beam. Now, look at them go. On Sunbeam Energy, they sure do enjoy life. Everybody needs the kind of real zip and zing pep that delicious Sunbeam bread gives you. Yes, stay on the beam with energy-packed Sunbeam bread. All day long, eat Sunbeam bread and renew energy as you burn it up. Eat delicious Sunbeam bread.
Well, here it be, the final 40. It be the final 40 minutes on the show, and it feeds us right up into the witching hour, which had better be daft before we get there. Or, well, what Babushka does to music, some people find a war crime. Other people just pass laws against. But fear not, you'll be able to survive, for ye will be daft enough because of the grand gesture we make here of giving you music that'll melt your mind, or at least warp and twist it. And here we give you an opportunities to call in requests on a 323 heave-ho, and you can make a request, or through the text, or through the this, or through the that, and with all of that, or through the Book of Face, and with all of that, you help direct the last 40 minutes of the insanity that be the captain's quarters. So, without further ado, from the Book of Haste, we had requested, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Get a PV right here on, you already know what it be, the captain's quarters.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. Don't want a doll, no dinky tinker toy. I want a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I don't think Santa Claus will mind you. He won't have to use a dirty chimney flue. Just bring him through the front door, that's the easy thing to do. I can see me now on Christmas morning creeping down the stairs. Oh, what joy and what surprise when I open up my eyes to see a hippo hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles, no rhinoceroses. I only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too. Mom says the hippo would eat me up, but then teacher says a hippo is a vegetarian. There's lots of room for him in our two-car garage. I'd feed him there and wash him there and give him his massage. I can see me now on Christmas morning creeping down the stairs. Oh, what joy and what surprise when I open up my eyes to see a hippo hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles or rhinoceroses. I only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too.
They have Christmas down in Mexico. A lot of places that you wanted to go. Here is something that you don't know.
Santa's gonna do the mambo.
Yeah, Santa's doing the mambo this Christmas. Santa's doing the mambo this Christmas. Santa's doing the mambo this Christmas. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Materiala. Mambo, Santa, mambo. You tell your mama. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, mambo if you can. Old Saint Nick is a jolly good man. He can mambo like no man can. Will he mambo while the kiddies say, Mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Shake it, Santa, mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, mambo if you can. Here comes Santa with his 8 reindeer. Come every time about this year. Here is something that you don't know. Santa's gonna do the mambo. Mambo, Santa, mambo. It's Hanukkah now. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Like a menorah. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, mambo if you can.
Hey amigos, cuando Santa Claus va a bailar es un poco loquito y alegre.
Mambo, Santa, mambo.
Su nariz es muy roja, no se olviden que cuando Santa Claus nos viene a dejar regalos en Cuba y Guatemala.
Mambo, Santa, mambo. Here comes Santa with his 8 reindeer. He come every time about this year. Here is something that you don't know. Santa's gonna do the mambo. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Tequila, eggnog, mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, mambo if you can. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, if you can. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, Santa, mambo. Mambo, mambo, if you can.
That there be the Bobs. That was requested from somewhere. I wrote it down. I couldn't be telling you exactly where it came from, but it was requested from some and some place. Then wonderful, wonderful thing. It's the Bobs with Mambo Santa Mambo. We need more mambo during Christmas. We also need more hippopotamuses. Ooh, I got a rhymey there. I told you I would. I told you I would. And we also need something else more of. We need more cowbell in Christmas. That's right. Requested from Batman 66 himself was Saturday Night Live's more cowbell. Happy birthday, Batman.
After a series of staggering defeats, Blue Oyster Cult assembled in the recording studio in late 1976 for a session with famed producer Bruce Dickinson. And luckily for us, the cameras were rolling.
All right, guys, I think we're ready to lay this first track down. By the way, my name is Bruce Dickinson. Yes, the Bruce Dickinson. And I gotta tell you, fellas, you have got what appears to be a dynamite sound.
Coming from you, Bruce, that means a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you're Bruce Dickinson.
This is incredible.
I can't believe Bruce Dickinson digs our sound.
Easy, guys. I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time. Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records. All right, here we go. Don't fear the Reaper. Take one, roll it.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bruce, could you come in here for a second, please? That was going to be a great track. Guys, what's the deal?
Are you sure that was sounding okay?
I'll be honest, fellas, it was sounding great, but I could have used a little more cowbell. So, let's take it again. And Gene.
Yeah.
really explore the studio space this time.
You got it, Bruce.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
Explore the space. Okay. I like what I'm hearing. Roll it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Stop! Bruce, I'm sorry. Could you come back in there, please?
Fellas, no, we just wasted 2 good tracks. This last one was even better than the first.
Well, it's just that I find Gene's cowbell playing distracting. I don't know. If I'm the only one, I'll shut up.
No, it's pretty rough.
You know, I can pull it back a little if you like.
Not too much, though. I'm telling you, fellas. You're gonna want that cowbell on the track.
You know what? It's fine. Let's just do the thing.
Okay, roll it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, Gene! Come on!
You know, that it doesn't work for me. I gotta have more cowbell.
Don't blow this for us, Gene! Quit being so selfish, Gene. Can I just say one thing?
Say it, baby, just say it.
I'm standing here staring at rock legend Bruce Dickinson.
The cock and a walk, baby.
And if Bruce Dickinson wants more cowbell, we should probably give him more cowbell.
Say it, baby.
And Bobby, you are right, I am being selfish. But the last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
And I'd be doing myself a disservice and every member of this band if I didn't perform the hell out of this.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Thank you, Bruce. But I think if I just leave and maybe I'll come back later and we can lay down the cowbell.
Come on, baby.
Gene, wait. Why don't you lay down that cowbell right now with us together? Do you mean that, Eric?
Oh, yeah. Speaks for all of us.
Thank you.
Babies, before we're done here, y'all be wearing gold-plated diapers.
What does that mean?
Never question Bruce Dickinson. Roll it.
One, 2, 3, 4.
Come on, come on. Come on, you can do it. All right. Dashing through the snow in my rusty Chevrolet. Down the road I go, sliding all the way. I need new piston rings, I need some new snow tires. My car is held together by a piece of chicken wire. Oh, rust and smoke, the heater's broke, the door just blew away. I light a match to see the dash, and then I start to pray. The frame is bent, the muffler went, the radio, it's okay. Oh, what fun it is to drive this rusty Chevrolet. I went to the IGA to get some Christmas cheer. I just passed up my left front tire and it's getting hard to steer. Speeding down the highway, right past the Nagani cops. I had to drag my swampers to get the car to stop. Oh, rust and smoke, the heaters broke, the door just flew away. I light a match to see the dash, and then I start to pray. The frame is bent, the muffler went, the radio, it's okay. Oh, what fun it is to drive this rusty Chevrolet. Bouncing through the snowdrifts in a big blue cloud of smoke. People laugh as I drive by, I wonder what's the joke. I got to get to Shopko to pick up the layaway, 'cause Santa Claus is coming soon in his big old rusty sleigh. Oh, rust and smoke, the heaters broke, the door just blew away. I light a match to see the dash, and then I start to pray. The frame is bent, the muffler went, the radio, it's okay. Oh, what fun it is to drive this rusty Chevrolet. Rust and smoke, the heaters broke, the door just flew away. I light a match to see the dash, and I start to pray. The frame is bent, the muffler went, the radio, it's okay.
I'd be wanting to play that one earlier in the show, but it was requested, so I held on to it to the final 40. It's wonderful. That's the Yoopers with Rusty Chevrolet. Now we have King Earl Boogie Band with Plastic Jesus, another kind of a blend of Christmassy stuff and cars. Well, I think that might be a bit of a stretch, even for the captain's quarters, but you'll understand. Just enjoy and kick back and have fun with it.
Rains or freezes, as long as I've got my plastic Jesus riding on the dashboard of my car. My trials and tribulations and my travels through the nations, with my plastic Jesus I'll go far. Oh, plastic Jesus, riding on the dashboard of my car. Well, I'm afraid he'll have to go. He's the magnets ruin my radio. If I have a wreck, it'll leave a scar. Thoroughfare with his nose up in the air, a wreck may be ahead, but he don't mind. Oh, trouble coming, he don't see, just keeps his eyes on me and any other thing that lies behind. Oh, plastic Jesus, riding on the dashboard of my car. Well, though the sun shines on his back, makes him feel chip and crack, a little patching keeps him odds apart. Pedestrians try to cross, I let them know whose spots I never blow my horn or give them warning. I ride through the town, trying to run them down. It's seldom that they live to see the morning. Oh, plastic Jesus,
were treating me right, moving my feet to the disco beat. How in the world could I keep my seat? All of a sudden I began to change. I was on the dance floor acting strange. Flapping my arms, I began to cluck. Look at me, I'm the disco duck.
Let go, Mama. I've got to have meals, Mama. When the music stopped, I returned to my seat. But there's no stopping a duck in his beat. So I got back up to try my luck. Why, look! Everybody's doing disco, disco rock. Disco, disco rock. Mama, Mama. Disco, 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 disco rock. I don't mind. Give me a Mama.
Thank you, Duck, for getting down. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
Herbie, Disco Doc, Rick Dees from way back in the day. I can see his patent leather shoes, white patent leather shoes with a little white belt matchies. Hi, we be cutting to a vintage commercial. We'll be back momentarily with the second half of the final party. Disco Doc.
Mystery of the Masked Intruder.
Sounds like a case for us, Scooby.
Meet Fright Light Scooby-Doo. Grab him and he talks.
Who's caught me? Cover my eyes.
Zoink! What's that?
Turn on my flashlight. Yikes! A ghost!
He always gets his ghost.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Fright Light Scooby-Doo talks, shakes, shivers, and gets Scooby scared.
Twister! Milton Bradley has a new one. It's a Twister. Gets you all twisted and tangled. It's a Twister. Spin the spinner and call the shop. Twister ties you up in a knot. That's Twister. Yeah, Twister.
Right foot blue.
Right foot blue.
Left hand red.
Left hand red.
Left.
Right.
Yellow.
Blue.
Green.
Yeah, Twister. You gotta play Twister in your stocking feet. Standing on this crazy colored sheet. That's Twister. Yeah, Twister. Nice the best games in the world.
Bill Twister. I'm Twister Brad. Oh.
You gotta get it. Get Twister.
Aye, after some of the insanities that we've been dealing with this evening, I think we should go with a nice, simple request that someone put up. And it was a nice, simple request. They're requesting Robin Williams with the Boston Pop Orchestra doing The Night Before Christmas. And they were asking for it to be on the very first show that dealt with the Christmassy music, so that they could start really getting into the spirit of things. Aye, Robin Williams brings a twist to it that just... his comedy was amazing, and so was everything else he touched. He left an impression upon us all.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew in a flash, tore open the shutter, threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. And what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. On Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before a wild hurricane fly, if they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. Then up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had slung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. With a wink of his eye and a twist of his head, soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying a finger aside of his nose, shh, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
for making toys for the good Gentile girls and the good Gentile boys. When the boss busted in, nearly scared him half to death. Had a rifle in his hands and cheap whiskey on his breath. From his beard to his boots, he was covered with ammo, like a big fat drunk, disgruntled Yuletide Rambo. And he smiled as he said, with a twinkle in his eye, Merry Christmas to all, now you're all gonna die. The night Santa went crazy, the night Saint Nick went insane. Realized he'd been getting the wrong deal, something finally must have snapped in his brain. Well, the workshop is gone now, he decided to bomb it. Everywhere you'll find pieces of Cupid and Comet. And he tied up his helpers, and he held the elves hostage, and he ground up poor Rudolph into reindeer sausage. He got Dancer and Prancer with an old German Luger, and he slashed up Dasher just like Freddy Krueger. And he picked up a flamethrower, and he barbecued Blitzen, and he took a big bite and said it tastes just like chicken. The night Santa went crazy, the night Kris Kringle went nuts. Now you can't hardly walk around the North Pole without stepping in reindeer guts. There's the National Guard and the FBI. There's a van from the Eyewitness News and helicopters circling round in the sky. And the bullets are flying, the body counts rising, and everyone's dying to know who Santa was. My, you used to be such a jolly guy. Yes, Virginia, now Santa's doing time in a federal prison for his infamous crime. Hey, little friend, now don't you cry no more tears. He'll be out with good behavior in 700 more years. But now Vixen's in therapy and Donner's still nervous, and the elves all got jobs working for the postal service. And they say Mrs. Claus, she's on the phone every night with a lawyer negotiating the movie rights. They talk about the night Santa went crazy, the night St. Nicholas flipped, broke his back for some milk and cookies. Sounds to me like he was tired of getting chipped. Oh, the night Santa went crazy, the night St. Nick went insane. Realized he's been getting the wrong deal, something finally must have snapped in his brain. Whoa, something finally must have snapped in his brain. Tell ya, something finally must have snapped in his brain.
There be Weird Al Yankovic, the night Santa went crazy. Requested on the Book of Face. And here it be, ye be warned, the witching hour be upon us.
Oh, Bobby, you should come out, see the decorations. They's coming out so beautiful. The lighthouse is gorgeous. I mean, we got the big fake teeth on the front door. We've got the hippopotamus all tied up and dangling from the cliff face. It's all lit up. It's so festive. There's only one thing I need to make the Christmas perfect. I sings now. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for mine own, more than you could ever know. Oh, make mine wish come true. All I want for Christmas is your I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't need to hang my stocking there upon the fireplace. Santa Claus won't make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. I just want you for mine own, more than you could ever known. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you, Bobby. I won't ask for much this Christmas. I won't even ask for snow. I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe. Hint, I won't make a list and send it to the North Pole for St. Nick. I won't even say a word to hear those magic reindeers click. I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? Bobby, all I want for Christmas is you. Hey, Mariah Carey, it's just hot out.
I do believe we've been tortured well enough. Good night.
So just chill till the next episode.